Hey guys, welcome back for another stream. Hey Liam, nice to see you. Normally I would wait a bit before I joined the stream, but I do have work later, so I want to get as much time in the stream as I can. So yeah, today we are today we're playing more Legends EA. Hey, last stream we fought off some more rogue megas, and in today's stream I'm hoping we are making our way to challenge Ivor, the next person for our promotion match. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. So let me just get everything set up for today's stream. Just give me one moment. I gotta find something. I can't find the dock for my Switch 2 Joy-Cons. It's in my room somewhere. I just don't know where. I've been rewatching some of your Bonanza streams, and in one of them, you didn't have your little pumpkin on your head, and it looked very weird. Well, I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, like, it's not like I brought them on for every stream. I just brought them for if I felt like it. Also, a reminder, their name is Sill. Sill. So, yeah. Alright, just give me another moment to wait for my controller dock. I'll find it later because I'm not gonna waste any more time looking for it. Let me just get this game on the way. Oh, that's cool. I've been wondering what your Pokemon. I've mentioned their name multiple times in streams, but I guess it was either just briefly, or or it was just in streams you didn't, you weren't there for. All right, switching. Dang it. There we go. Oh, gotta pause the music. All right, we should be good now. I have the ability to miss small details like that, so it's possible. I mean, understandable. Alright, let's heal up the squad. Oh, there's a lot of quests. Okay, there's a specific thing I'm hoping to get to, so we're gonna do that. Then probably do some quests. All right. Fly here. I got TM. Future Sight. Nice. No coordinate, alright. Okay, probably should have took a better look at the map to figure out which way I'm supposed to be going. Let's see what god-awful jokes I will say today. Don't you even think about it. Ah. Alright. Get off. Dang it! I keep getting distracted and avoiding the main objective. Thanks. I like that they now highlight edit NPCs that give you items in yellow text. Alright, we're here. Oh, real quick, the answer to the question of why this stream is called Ivor the Fighting Engine, that is a reference to anyone who gets it. Hey, I remember you, Harmony, right? You beat me in a battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I'm here for a promotion match. What? You're here? You were just rank V when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request about both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Give me a moment. Just want to take a quick look at the team. Alright. Alright, Wizzy. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. You might have me on the ropes, but I'll prove that the fist of justice never flinches. Lunge. No. Dang it. Gotcha. Things are definitely taken. Things have been taken up a notch. You said so. You're starting to outshine mine once again. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit, you really mastered your skills here. The seat of mastery is yours. If you bring me seeds just like this one, I'll hope your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time in battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister, Gwen. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. There he is. Gwen! Gwen! Where are you? So, she's not here either. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Pokemon, once again, making the most gendered characters ever. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Josei outside World Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? He is huge. I'm here to battle you. That's what having a haircut. That's one way to put it. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as so much I press a finger on them. Jesus! I hope the Rotom inside the phone is okay. So I rely on my younger sister Gwen to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwen since yesterday. My apologies, honey. I'm just so worried about my poor sister. I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you excuse me. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina and space, but I don't think he'll have luck finding Gwen on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though. Someone who's good at finding people. Know anybody like that in Luminos? You mean Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where his sister is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Dig. Yeah, replace Bulldoze. Oh, finally, a dragon move. A stronger dragon move. X-Scissor? So, I'm going to X-Scissor? Weird. Plus move. See, if you press plus before selecting the move for your Pokemon, you'll be able to use moves they've mastered as plus moves. A special way to increase the power moves by you. Though if you want to have more plus moves, you'll need Season Mastery. Do you want to... yeah. Dazzling Gleam. Earlier today, I was actually listening to Void Kong's second battle theme, and for some reason, it kind of sounds like a Pokemon battle music. I mean, I could see it. It worked like a charm. I'll do it. X-Scissor. Let me just upgrade everyone's moves. It's a good thing I have a lot of these. Yeah, so thanks to streaming, I learned that Let's Do This, it's just my vocal stim whenever I don't have anything to say. Or whenever I need to engage in something, but I don't have something to say. Alright, let's see. Who else needs it? You're good. And boom. Alright, we should be good for now. First, let's go heal. Also, we need to stock up on stuff. Get 10 of these. Get 10 of these. 10 of these. 3 of these. Sell this, this, and this. Alright, let's hit the Emma. Oh, looks like Ivor already thought of coming here. Hello, Harmony. What brings you here? Well, we as I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwen. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said is that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help you with her sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything, and I'll answer the best of my ability. What does your sister like to go when she's not at home or at the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall, I see. Your sister simply has unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. He just left. If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister's using his telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Harmony. We'll be waiting for you in Jane District. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumios. Oh, that's cute. I want to give her Pokemon the biggest hug. I mean, yeah. We completely walked past it because I once again got distracted. Emma Harmony, I looked all over, but Gwen's not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwen. Harmony, I appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Open world games have the ability to make you get sidetracked. That's their specialty. I guess. Huh? Huh. Let's climb this ladder. Ooh, timer ball. Pan Sage, but I already have one. Panpour! Oh, I was not making that. Dang it. That girl. That girl that came in with had such a cute bag. I should have asked where she got it. My rebel order finally got the dressing down they deserve. Nope. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but I really need that Panpour. Yes, letter. Gotcha. That's 2 out of 3. I just need the grass one and we're all set. That is the wrong move. Okay, I just wanted to see if I could find the grass one. Alright, let's focus back on to what we're supposed to be doing. Huh? Ivor is iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. Eh. Oh hey! Finally. A weed. Well done, that was it. Oh, I was just blanking on the name of that city and Galar for a while there. Oh. Gwen from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints logged by folks near the dojo about how loud the training sessions are. I hear she often heads to the cafe off Central Plaza with friends after she's done here at City Hall. Find any leads, Harmony? What does it mean by look at those muscles? There's something he isn't telling you? That matches what I've heard too. It sounds like she left for Central Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood, I'm on it. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. Luckily, we can teleport straight there. Him rushing off trying to find his sister just shows he was family. I know you meant rushing, but the autocorrect put it as Russian. That's funny. Emma, Harmony, there's no sign of Gwen here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, Ivor isn't our local detective. The usual fire blast roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl, too. Oh, I'm getting questioned here. I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah, I seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Canary? Any idea who that could be, Harmony? Canary? Something's autocorrect Pokemon worse than me. Tell me about it. Those two seem like polar opposites. Perhaps opposites attract, as they say. If I believe correctly, Gwen is a ghost type trainer. So the fact that she's hanging out with Canary is interesting. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? That name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I meet this Canary? You just had a promotional match against a Canary, didn't you, Harmony? Where is it? Construction. Construction A, I'm on it. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we've already got it started. We can hurry to Russian construction too. Come on, Harmony. We certainly hope to see you again soon. Trouble screw. It would seem there's no sign of Gwen here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead bars in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwen?" so loud I nearly had the heart attack on stream. These lucky pops ain't here, or he would have been in an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary, we promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective, obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. G-Volt? So Canary even has a nickname for her? Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what. Try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where my sister is. Back up, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. You didn't, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. So, yeah, it seems Kanari does have a bit of an anger issue. Harmony, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But until I get my revenge on our last battle, how else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Harmony wins, you'll tell us where we should look for Gwen. Not sure how a fancy detective caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in, and I'll win. Just warn you, I upped my game since last time. Ready to lose? Just a minute. Seriously, a certain someone is only one level away from evolving, so let's give him. So yeah. Huh. I thought he would have evolved by now. And I didn't save beforehand, so... Celine Dragon... I got it. Do you think she's going to drop some more lovely words when she loses? I don't know. And now, Chomps is over-leveling everyone else because they don't evolve at level 45 like I thought. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. Helios. Alright boys, you're up. One shot, nice. Dang it. King Shield takes a bit that work because of the fact that it has to do the animation. Ooh! Blossom can finally learn... I was about to say Blossom can finally learn Solar Beam. Ooh! Alright, Chomps. Enough playing around with Latros. Let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Alright, Chomps. Let's show them that even without Mega Evolving, you can still take them on. Ooh. Let's go! That's my girl. Boy, girl. I don't remember what gender you were. You trashed my whole team, even Electros. Again. Hey, Liam! Looks like you were right. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you wanna know about G-Volt, yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game set, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What is that? That doesn't make sense. All I know is that is what I heard. G-Volt wanted to go where X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain that depicted a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she beat it in her head. I just had a feeling it would happen again. A fountain. Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, that would be Chandelier, the warring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. A fountain that seems pretty important. Cool, Harmony. What fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen's Chandelier could struggle with, I wonder? Oh, Clawitzer. Yes, Clawitzer is a water type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelier is a fire type, which makes it weak to water type moves. Great, so she hits for a Clawitzer, yes? I'm on it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? I probably need space if I have to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. No one that dimwit. He's probably headed to the wild zone now to look for an actual Clawitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace of Windmills, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Harmony. Let's hurry over to the Clawitzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. But I love Chandelure. In my opinion, it's one of the best looking Pokemon and kind of my favorite. I mean, yeah, Chandelure is pretty neat. And also, if you didn't know, Chandelure did get a Mega Evolution in this game. So, we're bound to see it at some point. Oh, great. Emma, Harmony. I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then? But this must be the right place. The cloud service, as Kanari told us. Well, Hardy, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. You don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of illusion, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place has an empty square. What else did Kanari tell her? Let's see. There was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axis don't meet. Of course, the X axis is horizontal and the Y axis is vertical, and the Z axis is depth, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X axis is correct. We need to adjust our Y axis. Once we do, we'll be on the right track to find Gwen. You mean we should go down into the sewers? But there's all this water in the way. What would our approach be, Harmony? Stop the water. Stop the water? That sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed can surely help us solve this problem. I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. No! Don't! Discard the water for the right orders, yes? Or we'll drain away. Don't even think about it. Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. You may not find your sisters, but we might find the Ninja Turtles. Alright. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use martial arts after all, and... Harmony, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's from the pool below to empty the sewer. Then we can investigate. Well, luckily, we already have a party member that can do just that. Alright, Blizzy. It's your time to shine. Now then, freeze the water in the fountain. Hold on. Get that. Ice beam. I don't know why they stopped. I heard genius idea. Plenty of stuff actually works. Usually works. Yeah, but not when it comes to city property that, you know, belongs to the city. Marvelous done, Harmony. Look at all the water draining through the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we don't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Harmony. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say, but will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen, Harmony. Yeah, watch out for wild Pokemon. Why does she run like that? Alright. Now, we're finally at the sewers. And there's a certain something I've been wanting to do. Oh, Noibat. Annihilated. Now, if something you probably been wondering, not really, but I'm going to say it anyway. As you can tell, as you already know, Noivern is one of my favorite Pokemon, and as case in point, by the Noivern shirt in the game I'm wearing. And you're probably wondering, why haven't I been using one on your team? Well, here's your answer. This is where it's been located this whole time. But, however, but the thing is, there's other areas that Noibat can spawn, but I'm not just looking for any regular Noibats. I'm looking for a very special Noibat. There it is. The Alpha... Weird. I thought there would have been an Alpha here. Okay, let me complete this main story section first. Come back, and the Alpha will probably spawn. Ooh, Scraggy. Two for one. So that's the Pokemon that so that's the Pokemon that actually makes sense. So it looks like this was preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall we smash through the barriers so we may proceed? No, destroying public. No, destroying public property. Harmony, let's take a closer look around, see if we can't figure this out. Nothing over here. Oh wait, we're supposed to fit. Which area do you want to check? The keyhole. She'd like to listening to underneath. The hinges. You don't understand the usual about the door's hinges. Check for gaps. There aren't any gaps in the floor. So there's no clever way to open the door then. Guess we'll have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be, Harmony? Maybe it's hidden somewhere? You might be right. There's not much to go on. There is. As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. I think we found it. Wired against the idea of punching stuff, it usually works. Oh, and I was talking about the Pokemon that made sense. Pokemon on your stream thumbnails. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get what you meant. Liam. That was a clef key, right? Let's go after it. Clef. It seems possible that one of Clef's keys could help us open that lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach the speed of over 100 miles per hour. No, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna kill the Pokemon at that point. This does unfortunately mean there is no chance of Clefairy being knocked down as it's caught, but that's just a risk we have to take. No! You're about to kill that thing! Stop right there. This is hardly different than punching the door thing. We're not in Agent Hisui, you know. That also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. That is true. But then again, considering him, if any of his Pokemon has to be just as tough as he is to withstand him. See, we just spent their Harmony. Feel free to use those Ultra Balls. Already had some, but thanks. Now catch that clef key. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that clef key. You forget that this is Pokemon. They are Pokemon, and the characters in this game are capable of insane things. There. Last catch. I feel we have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Clefly can get that lock open for us. We're coming on you, Klefki. doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we're truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan? First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective, or Emma works. And now, what was your plan, Ivor? There is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must win when my honest fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice, punch! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. Looks like we ended up punching it open after all. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. I feel like he was trying to do a Texas smash. Already have a Ghastly, so I don't need you. Alright, so we're beating. Alright, just wanted to raise their special attack up some. Hey, that was a chandelier. This shows if something's in your way, I just punch it. I don't think that was the takeaway we're supposed to get from that. Did you see that? It was Chandelure, the Warring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as her partner. Maybe there's like a nightclub down here. I don't think so. It looks like a dead end. No doors, nor anything. And no sign of that chandelier either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can just vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. A key conversation, given the situation. I say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Army. Thought there's gonna be something behind there. You don't... You don't know what these four machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Nothing special about them. Oh, there they are. So it was the boxes. Oh, never mind. Tripping, but nothing happened. You search all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, there's only course of action is to act. Is he? That's odd. I smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched the wall and had my fist go straight through the wall without breaking it. He was genuinely about to break down that wall. And the thing is, I believed he could have done it too. I feel like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? It's an illusion. The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Bro is really trying to figure out a way to punch through imaginary walls. Let's keep pushing ahead, Harmony. Okay, that's kind of cool. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumio City. Yes, the wall zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be happier for it. There it is, Chandelure. I believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is really roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. It's also going to assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Harmony. I don't think that's what we're supposed to be learning here, Liam. Gwen. Found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Gwen. It was a Harmony. Though I suppose culprit may be a bit strong. What are you saying, Madame Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. Ivor. It's pretty obvious that Gwen just came down here of her own fruition. So, however, she came here of her own. Yeah. The truth is behind this whole case. The truth is, if you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal your Pokemon and leave the rest up to you, Harmony. I don't remember seeing Gwen there. What was she? Was Gwen at that convention? I don't remember seeing her there. My only ghost types are both weak to fire. Great. In fact, all my megas I have are weak to fire. And I haven't been leveling up Swift, Seth, or Dainty, so they can't be of any help. Seth. Alright. Hopefully Seth, even when Mega Evolve, could do something. No. That did you forget? That was a dude who was wearing glasses. I don't think she wasn't there at all, at least to my knowledge. Wait, was she? Okay, I genuinely have to look back and see, because again, I don't remember. I think you're confusing her for someone else. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win, so you'll always be in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. That's not what I meant to start out with. Bro! Lucy got one shot, dude. We're guys. Alright, boys. You take this one. Right, he learned Megahorn. I forgot to teach it to him. Oh, right. I forgot about Gorgeist's signature move. It turns your opponent into a ghost type. Alright, it's time. Here, I will check real quick. Alright, thanks. Bro, almost all my team is weak to fire, dude. Yeah, Kanari picked 5 contestants, and Gwen was one of them. Oh, really? I didn't notice. That's actually... Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of cool that we actually got to see Gwen before this whole quest. Yeah, bro, most of my team is weak to fire, so... Are you kidding me? That's not the move I meant to use. And it used Protect. I'm going to Mega Evolve because he didn't get to. Bro. The Pokemon shine with justice. Bro, almost everyone on my team is weak to fire. And the only person that wasn't was under leveled, so they got one shot the moment they got hit with an attack. So my justice wasn't strong enough. I simply lacked power. No, you would have cooked me. And the thing is, I wouldn't have struggled that hard if Chomps had evolved into Garchomp, and we could have Mega Evolved them. But apparently they didn't. They don't evolve at level 46 like I thought. And well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Harmony is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. Yeah, so Gwen was there. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I see. And what did you mean by when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZRL, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep you going on and on as you climb the ranks of ZRL. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked you in one of the Cleffies to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So, I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Harmony. It's true then, Harmony is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for a bout. I hope you'll excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable, with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I mentioned lure, though it was only a Litwick back then. Best your Pokemon couldn't handle the heat. Oh my god! I was thinking I was gonna go this stream without hearing one of your puns. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well now, that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle, please. Not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Wait, what do you mean by expansion suit? Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'm sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Harmony. When you're ready to fix Oxar, come to the Justice Dojo. First up, I am healing my team, Fecto, immediately. When there's a will, there's a way. Alright. Alright, Seth. I'm sorry. Sorry I had to go through that. Alright, but anyway. Alright. But before we continue on, there's a certain thing I have to do. Alright, first I want to see the Pokeballs everyone has. Alright, so... No... Ultra Ball, so that's out of the question. Premier Ball for Blizzy. Dusk for Aegis. And, Net for Chariot. So I have to use any other Pokeball that aren't those. So now that we beat the main story quest for this area, a certain something should have spawned in by now. Weird. Shouldn't an alpha Noibat have spawned in here? Give me one moment. Isn't an elite version of Noibat? It's an alpha Noibat. Case in point, Chariot is an alpha. To give you an idea of what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna come back at nighttime, because I think that's when it spawns. So what type is Noibat? Cause I'm thinking it's a ghost type. Noibat is a dragon flying type. But yeah, quick one, but I gotta ask, what made you think it was a ghost type? And I'm not saying it should have been obvious, But considering that my channel's name is Slime Dragon, I thought it would have been obvious that my favorite Pokemon type is Dragon. And so that would mean that my favorite Pokemon is Dragon type. Yes, but the dragon type is usually associated with the color purple. Case in point, the symbol is purple, and Chomp's it's a slightly darker shade of purple. I'm going to wait a bit because the Pokemon hadn't respawned yet, and they respawn every 3 minutes if I'm correct. Oh, so, no, I was just completely looking in the wrong area. I thought I knew where it was, but I was wrong. Alright, so the Alpha Noibat is actually here instead of where I initially thought it was. At least I thought it would be. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong area again. Okay, hold on. I'm going to look up a video to see where to get it because, oh, so, okay, so it seems that the Alpha Noibat is not, it seems that Alpha Noibat is not a static spawn, and when it is in fact a rare spawn of actually happening. Yeah, so yeah, I just checked, and apparently the chance of Alpha Noibat spawning is completely random, and not static, unlike other megas. That's just great. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight Ivor because that was the point of the stream, and then after that, I'm going to end stream and then find this Alpha Noibat off stream. And the thing is, like, as you saw, I could just catch a regular Noibat, but I want to get an Alpha one. Alright, so let me adjust my boxes. I just checked. Garchomp evolves at level... Gibai evolves into Garchomp at level 48. First, let's make it daytime again. Alright. See, the only megas I have are you two, and the others are... Actually... Dainty, I'm bringing you in. You're only a few levels... At last, you've arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. That Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. What we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least show us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth in my words by racing to the great A will be mine. Now, Harmony, shall we begin a match? Let's do it. Gwen, please lend me your phone. Almost not to break it. Bro, oh my god, the bitrate is at 0. Jesus.